My sincerest apologies, everybody. We're running into some weird technical issues with the concept of dual streaming. By the way, surprise, we're dual streaming. We're doing it on YouTube and on Twitch. There's a little bit of a delay between the two streams. Shouldn't be anything super major. But feel free to tune in on either platform. I'm going to quickly test a theory while I've got both up here. Okay, I can see Twitch chat. Can I see YouTube chat? I can. That's cool. That's very cool. We get both just fine. They're all a little shrunken down and goofy, but it should be okay. This is definitely a bit odd, so again, bear with me. I've never really attempted to do this properly before. So, yeah, there's definitely a lovely delay between the two streams. But we're going to do the same old, you guys know it, you love it. We're doing more Super Mario Brothers Any Percent stuff. We're going to practice some, the usual. I'm going to swap over the standard fare stuff. Now, I do have the sponsored segment, but I should probably give a fair word of warning that it only applies to my Twitch channel. I am not sponsored on YouTube currently. But the offer is available to either platform should you choose to accept. So while I've got you all here, excuse me. Today's stream is sponsored on Twitch anyway by Factor 75. You guys know the brand. You've seen the sponsorships on all platforms. It is meals in a box. All you got to do is reheat them. It's super fantastic. Great for people like me who can't stand cooking. Using the link I've just posted to the Twitch chat, you guys are able to get 50% off and free shipping on your first Factor box. So please take advantage of these wonderful, sweet, sweet savings while they're still available. That said, it is time for Super Mario Brothers. You guys, again, know the drill. It's pretty standard fare. I'm honestly just going to minimize the YouTube stream for now. I do get both on OBS, so we should be okay. Like I said, there's a weird delay between the two because I can't start them at the exact same time. But we should be alright. That said, here we go! Standard fare stuff, practice from 1-1, and go as long as we can. Oh, yep. I ran into that delightful issue of the inputs not changed. Just while I've got the save state. Indeed we are. Factor 75 is the sponsor of the month. So that's what we're fronting today. I am all disorganized, dude. It is late. The good luck is much appreciated and much needed. And to the folks just getting in, we are live on both Twitch and YouTube. Same channel name in both platforms, so should be pretty easy to watch either stream, whichever platform you prefer. There we go. Does Nifsky usually do sponsorships from Factor? I've never paid attention. Man, we are fucking rocking it right now for whatever reason. Can't bitch too much. Huh. I believe it. It's a sponsorship that 90% of the populace is familiar with, so it's a really easy one to talk about. Plus, they ask you, so why not, right? Because, as a streamer, right, this is extra money in my pocket to a point, where applicable. So I'm not going to say no to a sponsorship as long as I, don't disagree with their tactics for business. This is a very suspicious run for practice. There it is. I wondered when things were going to fall apart. I need to practice my back half stuff, everything from 4-2 onwards. Because, we're getting closer. I think it's almost time to start runs back up. Hopefully. We're at least starting strong. We're not going to do runs tonight, but... and we won't always be streaming on both platforms, by the way. I was just thinking about that. Sometimes we might just stream on YouTube. Sometimes we might just stream on Twitch. More often than not, it'll be just on Twitch. But I also need to, post content to my YouTube channel. So streaming will be a good way to do that. Love that sweet, sweet down right instead of down. Very good. Ooh, our 380s are looking fresh today. I am feeling good. I was feeling better just a minute ago. So I saw a video the other day while I was pursuing YouTube videos to listen to while I was working. Found a really interesting one, and I can't for the life of me remember who made it. So apologies for the lack of knowledge. I'd have to go fish through my YouTube history, which would take a little while. But I saw a video talking about the speedrun history for Crash Bandicoot. And let me fucking tell you, if there's ever a game I feel like I would never be good at speedrunning, it is Crash Bandicoot. I suck at playing the game. What is Crash Bandicoot? What is Crash Bandicoot? Don't tell me you don't know what Crash Bandicoot is. I'd almost not believe you. I was about to say, while I don't mind diving into a big old sermon about fucking Naughty Dog and how Crash came to be and what Crash became and what a laughingstock it is now, it's not exactly the most relevant thing I could be talking about. But yeah, no, it's a really interesting speedrun, like, for 100% in particular, is a crazy fucking speedrun. There's, all kinds of funky movement tech and level skips and shit, which is weird for 100%, but it avoids the concept of having to double back and go collect gems you need, using other gems you've obtained. Like, I'm feeling pretty solid today. Like, I think this has been a good start to a practice session. I'm not going to say a good practice session because it's still ongoing. Love that good old-fashioned fucking wall jump, Pixel. You know, I feel like I'm not very surprised that that's something that happened. I don't know, man. I haven't gotten that far, alright? Ugh! I knew that was gonna be the pattern. I fucking knew it, dude. Honestly, these are feeling pretty on par with, like, my right before the 459 attempts. Like, these are feeling pretty well put together right now. I'll look at it in a second. Let me lose the run somewhere. I did not mean to do that, but that's funny. Is that the goddamn fucking Hammer Brothers pattern spreadsheet that you've sent me twice now? The fucking one that I have bookmarked somewhere? I thought. That's weird. I swore I had that bookmarked. Hang on. Fuck you, Internet Explorer wannabe edge thing. Gotta make this shit real big to look at it real quick. So this is all of the possible patterns for the fucking Hammer Brother. Like, well, that entire stage, let's be real. That's every possible way it can go. There's 48 different patterns? Fuck me, dude. And I gotta start paying attention to that shit too. That's the thing that I'm having a harder time with than you might think. Is that fucking paying attention to the fucking frames. Oh. It sure does. It sure does. Thank you, Thank you, Stream Elements, for just doing that anyway. I don't know why you did that, but thanks, Stream Elements. Appreciate you, pal. That's a fast, I believe. We'll see in just a second. Yeah, high 59 is top under last, if I'm looking at it. Yep. What is this fucking shite? I really gotta keep track of that fucking starting frame rule. Because if I keep this pulled up at least off to the side where I can immediately see it, like if I put it on the side of my fucking screen where I've got the game, where it's like right at a glance, we should be in good shape. Because I've got just a couple of fractions of a second before I actually need to start paying attention to the level. Well, yeah, I know that. I just gotta get to the point where I understand the stuff in the spreadsheet first, and I won't have to worry about it. Memory will eventually take over. For fuck's sakes, dude. There we go. For shits and giggles, man. What the fuck was that? You know, it's my least favorite part of speedrunning. That shit right there. Is the constant retrying of simple things that I know how to do. Also, I cannot fucking wait for the winter time, lads. My hands won't sweat as much. Dude. So I've been dealing with this same frustration of having to constantly start over from the beginning of something. In a different game. That was fucking shit. I have been playing Mario Kart World to an absurd degree. Did I really get, like, trigger stuck with my controller, dude? What the fuck? But I've been playing Mario Kart World a lot, and I recently have embarked on the time trial mode because I think I'm good enough at the game for that to be a project that I can tackle. Well, I'm down to, like, I want to say 7 remaining time trials. And these ones are hard as fuck. Some of them I got on the first try, not very many. But it's the same concept as speedrunning, just with a kart racer. It's trying to get as good as I can at a specific task, as fast as I can. Can't wait to go spend a fuckload of time in 8-1 again. Shit. But some of the time trials have led me to really creative ways to racing through a course that I'm able to incorporate into other game modes like the Grand Prix mode or the Knockout Tours, or just regular old versus racing, which is kind of cool. Like, I learned a really neat shortcut that's really easy to execute on DK Pass. I've learned some cool rail riding techniques in other courses that obviously will be a moot point if I ever get stuck in a lobby with a bunch of highly competitive players that actually know the game better than I do. Be the same thing as, like, I think I'm decent at speedrunning this game, but I'd get absolutely fucking whooped in a tournament. Probably wouldn't even make it through qualifiers. But yeah, no. The time trial mode in this new Mario Kart game is actually pretty alright. Hard as fuck, but like, it definitely could stand to be a lot worse. Also, I have no idea if YouTube chat is doing anything because I'm not fucking looking at it. Let me fix that. Oh, there isn't a delay as much as I think there is, I guess. Well, that's neat. Oy, 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 oy. I'm jumping too late. Sorry guys, my toe got itchy. Felt like a bug was on it. It's the worst. It totally like made me give up on having a good attention span for a second. Oh dude, my finger is fucking in pain. This won't be a terribly long stream, so we are gonna go ahead and swap over to a different level. The next time we stream this, I really want to give a lot of focus to World 8, like a lot of it. A friendly reminder that tomorrow will be the last, no it won't, that Thursday will be the last stream for the week until Tuesday. Just because I'm going on a vacation where I will not have access to my computer and things. It fucking do, man. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. How many you got left? Zero. Oh, you're done with them. Oh shit. GG's. It's a pretty simple one, honestly. Just using the mushroom right at that last cut at the end and using the pole jump for a big time save early in the stage. It does quite a bit of good. I think I saved one, like 1.5 maybe. But I also had some really janky driving at random points in the run. I myself am down to 7. I finally got Dry Bones Burnout. That one's a fucking whole bitch. I've got Faraway Oasis, Dandelion Depths, Starview Peak, Boo Cinema, Acorn Heights, and one other one. Or maybe that's it, actually. Maybe, I think that's it, actually. Unless that was 7. I'm bad at math. Oh, and Wario Stadium. That's the other fucking one. I haven't done Wario Stadium yet. Yeah, I'm sure Boo Cinema is weird. Oy vey. Oh, I'm sure Wario Stadium's gotta be baller as fuck. Delightful way to die. No, I'm weirdly excited to do Starview Peak. I feel like that one's going to be a fun one. Same with Acorn Heights. I think we're getting to the end of our rope tonight, folks. Like, my hands can't do this tonight. They're sweating for some god-awful reason to a point where, like, my hands are slipping on the controller buttons. Not, like, to an absurd degree, but it's frustrating enough to be a problem. For Christ's sakes, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tap after this one. Yeah. I just can't do it, man. I can't. My hands are fucking, like, sweaty bad. But it's been a fun concept, and I'm sure I'll revisit the whole dual streaming thing again at some point in the future. But for tonight, I think it's a good time to call it quits. There is only a 1 second delay. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. The video feed that I'm getting shows very much a different thing. It shows about a half-hour delay, which is crazy. But I think that's going to do it for Super Mario Brothers. Probably going to do either Mario Kart or Super Mario World, learning that speedrun, practicing some of those skills. Tomorrow, I'm not sure which. I'll figure it out between now and then. And hopefully we can have an earlier stream. I did not mean to stream so late, but I got kind of tied up with time trials. That being said, please don't hesitate over here on Twitch to follow the link posted just a moment ago by the Stream Elements bot to save 50% and get free shipping on your first Factor box. As previously mentioned earlier in the stream, it is a fantastic way to get food ready to eat. All you got to do is heat it up, and is perfect for folks like me and the real gamers who don't cook. That said, it is time for me to peel on out of here, folks. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, engaging, and participating. Remember, if you like the content you see here on this channel or on YouTube, please don't hesitate to follow and subscribe on Twitch and subscribe over on YouTube. Well, all of those things would help me out very much, and I'd greatly appreciate it, and it helps me continue making great content for you. That said, remember that you guys are fucking amazing, and I will see you guys next time.